All right, hello everyone, and welcome to a new live stream on WooEnglish. I hope that I see already that there are people waiting for the live stream, which is fantastic thing to always have. So thank you so much for waiting. Let's wait for some more people to join. And as we do so, let me reintroduce myself as always. My name is Hamza, and I am your host for these live streams on WooEnglish. And I'm streaming. I'm joining you on these lives from Morocco. So welcome to the live stream. I see that more people are joining, and I'm very excited, very happy. We have a very beautiful topic for today's session. So let's wait for you guys to join. So let me just check if everything. Please let me know in the chat if the image is clear, if the video is clear, the sound is clear. Are there any problems in the lighting or whatever? Please let me know in the chat before we can start. I will just check it from my phone if you don't mind. So I will check it from my phone just to see if everything is fine. All right, so I see more and more people have joined the live stream, which is fantastic. So let me reintroduce myself. My name is Hamza, and I am joining you from Morocco. What is your name? Where are you joining us from today? And please, I would love to have some more interaction from people joining us from Facebook. So I see already Amin has joined us, and he has been waiting, I think, for like 10 minutes from before the start of the session. Welcome, Amin, and hello to you. I see Hamza. Hello, Hamza, and welcome to the live stream. I'm very happy to have you here. Uh, as always, we have Artyom. Artyom is a top member for our channel. I'm very excited to see you, Artyom. How are you doing? Jojo, topic is to talk about family and relationship. Absolutely. Let me reveal for you the topic. So today we will learn together how can we talk about our family and how can we talk about relationships. So it will be a very beautiful session. We will learn some basic vocabulary. So we will start with people who know absolutely nothing about family, and then we will start. Maybe we will have something like two sessions, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. We have all the time. So whatever it takes. With the most important thing is that we are enjoying our time here. We are enjoying the live streams. Hamza, very excited. We share the same name, by the way. So I'm very happy that finally someone with my name is joining. And of course, there is always a first time. Welcome aboard the live channel. There are people here who have started for their first time, but now they are joining every single live stream. So we hope you will join us on this journey. I'm very excited to have you here. So I assume both Hamza and Amin are from Morocco. I can see from the name and also from the family name. So I'm from Morocco too, by the way. So Artyom is doing great, and I'm very excited to hear that. Artyom, I hope that for all of you guys who are joining us, uh, 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 you are having a fantastic day. I mean, I'm doing absolutely great. I'm very excited. The live stream time is always the best time for the in the week for me, to be honest with you, because I always love the interactions that happen between us. I always love to interact with you guys and have some fun with you. Absolutely, I learn a lot while preparing these lessons from you. So, or for you. So, what about you guys? How are you? And while we are waiting for more people to join, let me give you a very exciting news actually for today. Let me just okay. Okay, so while we are waiting for more people to join, let me give you a very exciting news. A very fantastic news is that if you go to our website, don't go now. Stay with us on the live stream for today. Maybe when the live stream ends, you can go to our website and you can find some free ebooks. All right, some free ebooks, some free stories. You can download them for free. This is how wonderful is that. So when the live stream ends, please stay here with us. When the live stream ends, you can go to this website and you will find some amazing ebooks that you can download for free. I will show you how to download them in a moment. So yes, so in a moment I will show you how to do that, and I just want to wait for some more people to join. So all right, so let's see who is here. All right, yes, it is great. I mean, it is great. Sanchez, hello to you, and you're welcome. Whatever you're thinking is related. As I said, in a moment I will show you. I'm just waiting for more people to join so that I don't have to repeat things again and again and waste the time of the session. So I will show you later how to do that. How you can download some amazing ebooks actually for free, for absolutely free. And then while you are reading the ebooks, you can listen to the videos on the lives or on our channel. So some of the ebooks are actually taken from like the stories that we have on our YouTube channel, so you can listen and read at the same time, which is a great way to learn English, a great way to enlarge your vocabulary. So maybe let me show you. Maybe let me show you. Let me see if I can do this in a in a. Okay, let me see if I can do this in a. All right, I can do this in a. All right. So you can go to our YouTube channel or our website. This is our website basically. So on our website you will find uh, uh, a lot of sections. So you find Facebook, YouTube, Telegram. There are Telegram groups, by the way. So if you go to ebooks right here, so here you have ebooks. So if you go to ebooks, and there are of course books for different levels, which is a great way to learn English. So if you are just starting to learn English, if you are advanced, if you are intermediate, if you are in the between, no matter your level, you can choose your level, and then you can find the right books for you. But in the bottom you can find free ebooks. So if you click on free ebooks, you will find these books here, which are for free. For example, let me click on this Secrets of the Silk Road. Secrets of the Silk Road. So in the bottom here, I can find download. And of course, if I click download, it will download for free for me, all right? And then I can read them. So please do use the website, use the YouTube channel alongside it, and yeah. Okay, let us go back. All right. Great. So maybe let me just remind you that this is another live stream. Today, of course, is a vocabulary live stream. Every time, whenever on every Wednesday, we are having a vocabulary live stream. Every Saturday, we are having a grammar live stream. So, of course, don't forget the website. But after the live stream ends, I think we can start our live stream right now. Sorry for taking so long for the presentation, but I was just waiting for more people to join so that we can start correctly. Okay. So family and relationships. So we will start with a very small, with very tiny activities, so that we can discover little by little the terms and words that we use for or to talk about our family and relationships. So let's start with family actually. So today we'll start with family. So talking about your family. Great. So but before we do that, let me see what Jojo is talking about. All right. These days, more and more people addict to their phone, which has led them to having less connection with their family and friends. I completely agree with you. Maybe you can tell Jojo what you think about her comment in the chat. So you can share with her your opinion. Do you agree with her or him? Do you think this is correct? This is not correct? Whatever you think, you can interact with Jojo in the chat. For example, there are country social media applications that we can use, and people seem more likely to spend time on those apps rather than communicate with our family. I completely agree with you, Jojo. I absolutely agree with you. It's very sad that social media, which is called social media, right? So social media, it's supposed to make people social. On the opposite, it's making people less social. It's making people unconnected. All right, it's breaking the connection between people. It's a very huge contradiction between the name of these applications and what they do. They are supposed to bring people together, but what they do is to separate people, and that's very sad. Absolutely, I completely agree with you. So we should be very careful with our use of social media. Absolutely careful. Okay, so we will start with this. I hope it's clear for you. Amin agrees with you, Jojo. So, Amin, you can also develop your idea. Hamza also, to learn something. We can't be with our family all the time. Absolutely. Great, great, great point, Hamza. Absolutely. But I think what Jojo means is that people use a lot, like they use social media more than they talk with their family. And I believe Jojo is not talking about our live streams. Of course, there are a lot of great YouTube channels, great Instagram applications, great social media use. But most people use them in a bad way. So I see what she means. Okay, great. So we will start with this. I hope it's clear for you. I hope it's clear. Let me please check my phone so I can see how you guys look at this. I think it's barely it's visible. It's visible. Okay. So the first thing I want to ask you is this is a family. So when we represent our family this way, what do we call this kind of representation? It has a name actually. So what is that name? Okay. So what is the name of this kind of representation of your families? What do we call this? Absolutely, Emmy. Yes, great. So we call it a family tree. And for those of you who don't know what a tree is, this is a tree. I know you guys. Uh, 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 Fantastic. All right. So Jojo says that I was correct. Okay. Um, Uh, yes, I got your back. Absolutely, great. So this is a tree basically. This is a tree. All right. So trees are the big plants that we find in forests and that we find in the savannah, for example, or that we find in jungles. So we call them trees. It's where birds live, where monkeys live, and when we use it, when we use a shape of a tree to represent our family, we get what Amin called a family tree. And I completely agree. So family tree is a representation of our family. So we call it family tree. Okay. I hope so far you guys are following. So I didn't I don't have a lot of names for the people on this family tree. I have how many? I have 8 people. More actually. I have 10 people on this or 11. I have 11 people on this family tree. All right. So instead of giving them names, I gave them numbers. All right. So I named them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, except for one, which is you. So imagine you are the little girl in the bottom. So you will find in the bottom there is a little girl, and that's you. All right. Imagine that's you. So, what is number one? So, number one, what is the relationship, the family relationship between you and between number one? What is number one to you? What is the word? So, for those of you who have just joined, welcome to the live stream. I'm very happy to have you with us. I'm very excited to have you with us. Okay, great. I see that there is probably a little delay because Sanchez also says right now a family tree. Fantastic. Number one is a sibling. But if he is a boy, great. If he is a boy, yes, great. So he is a sibling. And if he is a boy, we are talking about your brother. I know for a lot of you, this will sound very basic, but I want to start from the basic and go to the more and more complicated, all right? I don't want to start from the complicated from the get go. So let me very, very quickly add something here. Um, Okay, I really can't. Right, fine. Right. It's already there. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So for those of you who have just joined, as you can tell from the title of this live stream, this is a vocabulary session where we will learn about families and relationships. How we can talk about family. How can we talk about relationships? So let me see. Always confuse me. For instance, how do you refer? Uh, uh, all right. So how can we refer to? What is okay? How do you refer to your mother's sisters, daughters, mother-in-law? Okay, that's a very very complicated. Sorry, I think okay. There is an issue with my. Can you guys still see me? But because apparently there is an issue with my camera. I'm back. Sorry for that, guys. Sorry for that. Apparently there was an issue and it stopped my camera. All right. So Jojo says that family trees always confuse her. So, for instance, what do we refer to? Your mother's sister's daughter, mother-in-law. That's a very, very complicated relationship. So let's take it one by one. Let's take it little by little, Jojo. So we will go little by little and all right. Sorry for that. Yes, I see that Artem says she can't see me. Sorry for that, but there was a little issue with my camera. Okay, so we said that number one, if he is a sibling and it's a male, so it's you have the same parent as this person, and it's a male, we call him or her or him actually since it's a male, a brother. I hope it's clear for you. I hope it's clear on the screen. I'm not sure. It's a little bit clear for me, but number one is your brother. So what about number two? So when it's a female, you have the same mother, the same brother, or the same father, but it's a female this time. So what is the word? I know you guys all know these words already. So I'm sorry for taking you solo, but I just want to start from the very basics, from the bottom. All right, I want to start from the bottom and go up. Okay, absolutely. I mean, so it's a sister, absolutely. So great. So again, so let me just explain for those of you who have just joined what we are doing so far. So today we're learning about families. We start with this diagram, which we call family tree. It's a representation of your family. Imagine you are the person with you, all right? So you, there is a little girl in the bottom and it's called you, all right? So that's you. So number one, if that's you, number one will be your brother and number two would be your sister. So how about number three? Great. So I see Artem already got the correct answer. I see the same thing for Amin. So the same answer, brother and sister. What about number three? What about number three? So that's the person, that's the male that gave birth to you. That's okay. So what can we call number three then? What is your relationship, or what is number three to you? What is number three to you? Fantastic job, Juju, and it's absolutely your father. Great. So sometimes we can say father or we can say a dad. All right. So a dad, but dad is a little bit more like more. It's less common in like in books and stuff. So we use it in at home. All right, or in like street language more. So, but mostly we say father. So the standard term is father, but absolutely we can say dad. All right, dad. Perfect. What about number four? Number four is your. It's already there actually on the screen. but just act like you didn't see it, all right? So act as though you didn't see it. Great. Okay. I know this is like for a lot of you, this is very, very basic English. But as I said, I want to start from the bottom and go up. All right. So I don't want to start from like very high in the in the language. Great. Number four is a mother for Amin, and number four is a mother for our team as well. Fantastic job. Now let us go to number five. So number five, we have two people with number five. So what do we call the father of your mother and the father of your father? So the father's father, the mother's father. So they are both males, all right? So the next level, so we say, this is you, this is your mother and father. What about the men that we will find here on the third level? What can we call that person? So is there a name for that person? My father's father, can I say that? My father's father. Can I say my father's father? Mother's grandfather. Really? I mean, keep just one. Keep just one. So if we say Amin, or let me say grandmother, grandfather, Sakura, hello to you. Hello, hello. I see that you have joined us at last. So thank you. No 5 and no 6 are your aunt and uncle. Hmm. But actually no Jojo because they are not the sister of your father. Grandpa. Great. I love that Artyom is giving us like the family terms, all right? How we inside the family call those people. I agree with you. You can say grandpa, right? It is a very common word, but normally we simply say grandfather, right? Grandfather. So this is you, this is your father, grandfather. Okay, Juju, you don't need to be confused actually. So basically it's the father of your father. Okay, so the father of your father. So we say father here, we say grandfather. Okay, so for the father of your father, we can say my father's father, right? It's a repetition. So instead we say this is my grandfather, my grandfather. Okay, so I hope it's clear for you now. I mean, same thing. So grandfather and grandmother. Absolutely. So for the mother of your father or the mother of your mother, this is a repetition. So my mother's mother or my father's mother. There is a little bit of repetition. It's very difficult to say. So instead we say my grandmother, my grandmother. And please, at home, always try to repeat after me, all right? Maybe you are next to someone, don't do that in that case, but otherwise try to repeat after me because a big part of learning vocabulary is to learn pronunciation. Okay, so try to practice after me. So let's go from the very beginning. So we can say, this is you, brother, sister, father, mother, grandfather, and grandmother. All right, so these are the people that we learned so far. So let me ask you a question. So if that's you, all right, you will call number five your grandfather. What is number five going to call you? What is grandfather going to call you? So what is he going to call you? So you call him, hey grandfather, or like Artsim said, hey grandpa or hey grandma. What about him or her? What are they going to call you? So the child of your child. Okay. What can we call that? All right. Amazing. Amazing job. Great. Grandson. Great. And if you are a girl, if you are a girl, they will call you what? If you are a girl, what are they gonna call you? Fantastic job. All right, Sakura gave us a name. Great, great. So, grandfather, hey, grandfather, and they will tell you, hey, grandson, or hey, granddaughter, granddaughter, granddaughter. Fantastic job, guys. Great job. Though remember, it's actually granddaughter is one word. All right. Same for grandson. Same for grandmother. Same for grandfather. It's one word. All right. It's one word. So grandson and granddaughter. Absolutely. Great. So we have father, mother. They will call you, as I said. I mean, so we write them attached. All right. So we don't write them separated. So we say grandson. It's one word. Granddaughter. It's one word. All right. Double D. Fantastic job. So as I said, as we are sharing these, try to pronounce them at home. Try to pronounce them at home. It's a very important exercise. Fantastic. So if we go back to your sister, so imagine that's your sister. Who is number seven? So what is number seven to your sister? What is number seven? They are married. All right, they are married. Okay, I see another paragraph by Jojo. I'm always excited when I see these paragraphs by you, Jojo. Because of what I saw in those pictures on your channel, they don't seem to be old people. They look much younger than grandparents typically do. You know, absolutely. But these are just like representations, all right? But I understand the confusion. Sorry for that. So, all right, interesting. Uh, all right, great. But Artyom, let me ask you a question. So, what about sister, your sister, and number seven? What is your number seven to your sister? I hope my question is clear. So I'm not asking about the relationship between number seven and you, but between number seven and number two. So what is your sister going to call number seven? Hey, my great. I see that you guys already fantastic job. Great by Artyom and Jojo. And I completely agree with you. We will call him my brother-in-law. Great. But what I'm asking about is what is your sister going to call him? And this is what Sakura answered for me. Exactly. Amin also answered the same thing. So she will call him my husband. She will say, this is my husband. Okay, this is my husband. Great job. All right. So because they are married. So your sister and number seven, they are married. All right. So you will call them, or she will call him my husband. Great, Jojo. Now I see that you are following. Fantastic job. I hope it's also clear for you, Artyom. Your answer is correct, but that's your relationship to you. Okay, that's the relationship of seven to you. But your sister, she will simply call him your fantastic job, Jojo. You are doing a fantastic job. Actually, you are doing great. Absolutely great. Okay, so indeed we can call him husband. And what about number eight? So your brother is married to number eight. Your brother is married to number eight. What is he going to call her? So he is married to her. What is he going to call her? My what? All right, great. All right. So Sakura says he will call her my wife. I mean, same thing. He says that she will call her, or he will call her wife. Jojo the same wife. Okay, great. So fantastic job. So now we are discovering these things little by little. All right. Now, now the big question. All right. Now the big question. So you, what are you going to call the husband of your sister? Now, this is the big question. So, what are you in the bottom of the screen? What is you going to call number seven? Absolutely. I mean, I see a lot of interaction. I absolutely always love the interactions going on. So I'm always excited to see you guys, and that's why I said this is my favorite time of the week, is when I see you guys during these live streams. So it feels as though we know each other for a long time, and this is amazing. This is an amazing feeling. Great. Amin doesn't know. And I really like this because I know that some of the people who are joining the channel or joining the live stream and maybe they didn't speak with us. I hope you will speak with us. Please share your opinions, wrong or right, or if you don't know, do what Amin did. Say I don't know, and just don't be shy. All right, don't be shy. Great. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. So we can call him. This is my sister's husband, and this is absolutely correct. It is correct. We can say this is my sister's husband, but we can also call him my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law. And let me explain to you this. Let me explain to you this. So we have your sister. This is you, and this is your sister. You are on the same level. You are on the same level. All right. Again, this is you, and this is your sister. You are on the same level. When your sister marries, her husband is on the same level as you. All right. They are on the same level as you. And what do we call a man who is at the same level as you? We call him your brother. So he is a brother to you. But is he a biological brother? No. You consider him your brother just because he is married to your sister. I hope I'm making sense. So we can call him your brother because he is married to your sister, but he is not your biological brother. So what are we going to say? We are going to say he is my brother in law, meaning that he became my brother because of the marriage, because of his marriage to my sister. That in-law part, that in-law part is simply means that it's because of marriage. He became my brother because he is married to my sister. Let me see. Absolutely, I mean, yes. Though that's a very complicated sentence, but I understand you. Yes, my mother's brother, which is your uncle to your father, he is absolutely your uncle, is your mother's brother-in-law. It's a very complicated thing, but don't complicate it too much. And that's why I chose to use numbers. Okay, I chose numbers because here on the screen, numbers are very easy to see, very easy to spot, and we kept things very simple. Great. Okay. So what about number 8? So if you is you, if that's you, what are you going to call the wife of your brother? The wife of your brother. What are you gonna call her? So what can we call the wife of your brother? Of course, we can call her my brother's wife, and that is absolutely correct. We can say, hey, this is my brother's wife. Or we can simply say, like Jojo said, my sister in law. Or like Amin said, my sister in law. Or like Artsim said, my sister in law. Absolutely. So when you marry someone, you will have the same relationships they have to their family. And then we add in law. So when you marry a woman, for example, all right, her sister is also my sister, but in law. Her brother is also my brother in law. All right, so we also always add in law. Let me now ask you a question. So if we want to ask number 8 and number 4, number 8 and number 4. So number 8 is your sister in law or your brother's sister. What is she going to call your mother? What is she going to call your mother? Both number 7 and number 8. What are they going to call the mother of their husband and wife? What are they going to call them? Are they going to call them, this is the mother of my husband, or this is the mother of my wife? They can do this. Absolutely, they can do that. But there is a better word for this. And what is this word? This is what you are going to tell me in the chat. So let me see. Let me see. I haven't seen anything yet. So I hope you guys got the hint. Got the hint. It's very simple. We apply the same rule. Maybe uncle. This is very common in Morocco, in Asia. Absolutely, we call the mother of my wife, for example. This is my wife. I will call her mother my aunt, or her father my uncle. We do that in Morocco actually. All right. Great. So this is my husband's mother. Artyom, you are very close actually. You are very close. But why are you going to call her your mother, your grandmother-in-law? I'm asking about number four. Number four. So let me give you the answer. My father or my wait, my wife or my husband's mother is my paternal. All right, great, Emin. Absolutely, this is the word I'm looking for. The mother of your husband or the mother of your wife, it's her mother, so you call her my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law. Exactly, Artyom, my mother-in-law. But for Sakura, she says my parental aunt, but that's not correct. We will see what is a parental aunt in a moment. Great. Okay. So let me share with you now. So my wife or my husband's mother, so this is my wife, her mother is also my mother, but in-law. This is my husband, if you are a woman, of course. This is my husband. His mother or his father are my mother and father-in-law. All right. So the same thing we can say it about what is number eight going to call number three. So number eight is going to call number three what? Again, let me repeat again. What is number eight going to call number three? Uh, um, the parents, grandparents. The parents, grandparents. Often we call them great grandparents. My great grandparent. Okay, it's the grandparent of my parents. It's a very complicated thing. All right, so my great grandfather or great grandmother. Okay, fantastic, Sakura. Absolutely. So, very simply, this is the father of your husband or the father of your wife. So, you are going to call him father also, but in law, right? Father or mother in law. Great. So, can I move to the next thing? Can I move? But before I move, so I will let you guys digest the information that I have just given you, and give you just a very, very tiny reminder that if you go to our, it's here. Okay, so if you go to our website, you will find free ebooks. Free. You can download them for free, by the way. And also, you will find the audio for these books on our YouTube channel. So while you are reading our while you are reading the free ebooks, you can also listen to the audio being played. So you can learn both the pronunciation, new vocabulary. It's a very, very beautiful way to learn. Sorry for uh, 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 having to remind you about this, but don't go to the website yet. When we finish, you can go to the website, you can download the books. But right now, please stay with us as we dive further into the world of families. Okay, so let me go to all right. So I made another one. You are the person in orange. All right. You are the person in orange. That's your sister in red. In blue, we have your brother. We have your mother in yellow. Your father in green. Grandfather, grandmother. So this is a very tiny family. This is basically the main family members. Now, and this is the question that I think Sakura asked earlier, or I think it was Jojo. uh, uh, if your father has a brother or a sister, or the same thing for your mother, if your mother has brother and a sister. Okay, I'm sorry for that then. All right, I'm glad this is clearer. All right, sorry for that. Okay, so this is your father, this the brother or your father of your father, or the brother of your mother. What are we going to call that person? Of course, I can say this is my mother's brother, or this is my father's brother. All right, but we can call him another thing. We can call him a better thing, actually. Or also your mother's sister. What can we say? Anyone? I see more people have joined. Fantastic. Our website has free ebooks. You can find it. It's wooenglish.com, and you can find it. You can find a lot of books there. It refuses to hide. All right. Okay, so let me see the answer. Great, 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 great. Okay, great. So parental uncle, though we don't use parental normally, we don't use parental. We simply say uncle or aunt. Halim, hello to you and welcome to the live stream. Great, great. Halim is one of our most engaged people here on the live stream. Always spot on, always correct. Great. All right. Fantastic job. So, very simply, we say uncle for your father's brother or your mother's brother, and aunt for your father's mother or for your father's sister or your mother's sister. English, actually, English. So, my uncle. Absolutely. Absolutely. Great. So, if he is a man, we say, this is my uncle. A woman, we say, this is my aunt. All right. And actually, in English, there is no difference between your brother's, your mother's brother and your father's brother, or your mother's sister and your father's sister. Right? There is no difference. So both of them, we call them brother, brother, aunt, aunt. All right. In Arabic, for example, in my language, we don't do that. In my language, we don't do that. In my like native language. Sure, sure. I mean, it's fine. We'll be here. We'll be here. So we say a different name for my uncle on my mother's side and my uncle on my father's side, right? So there are different words for these. In English, fortunately, it's very simple. It's just uncle, uncle, aunt, aunt. It's very simple. All right. Oh, by the way, what about your languages, guys? I know that people in different places that people are joining us from different places. So let me ask you a question: is there a difference? Is there a difference between your father's brother and mother's brother? Do you call them different things? Uh, uh, Very simply because it's parental. It's your parental uncle because there is no other uncle, right? In English, there is no other uncle. It's just uncle, uncle, right? Maybe we can say my uncle or on my father's side and my uncle on my mother's side. If I want to specify if it's my mother's brother or my father's brother, sure, we can say my mother or my uncle on my mother's side and my uncle on my father's side. We can say this sometimes. So let me ask you a question. uh, uh, is there a difference? Okay, I asked a question in the wrong way. So does your language separate between your uncle and on your father and mother's sides? So this is my question basically for you guys. I'm very interested. I'm very interested. So in your native languages, I'm speaking, for example, for me, I speak Moroccan Darija, which is a kind of variant of Arabic. Okay, this is my native language. So in my native language, we do separate between mother's side and father's side. For mother's side, for example, we say khal for the uncle, and for father's side we see am for the uncle side, right? It's a little bit difficult. All right, Sakura, tell us what is the difference then. Can you write for us what is the words that you guys use for the father side, for the mother side? What are the words that you use in Arabic? Let me show you in Arabic what happens. So uncle, fathers. Yes, I am. I am Moroccan. All right, great. So Sakura already wrote for us the names. Am and Khal. Oh, absolutely. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is the same thing in Morocco. I'm from Morocco. All right. So so Am and khal. These are the words that we use. What about Artsim in Russia? What about the rest of you guys? Do you have a difference between your uncle on your father's side and your mother on your uncle's side? Or your uncle on your mother's side? Is there a difference? Let me know in the chat. But I think we can move on. I think we can move on because I don't see a lot of interaction here. But of course, the chat is always open for you guys. Okay, so I will show you two more words, two or three more words, all right, that we can use for different people. So, for example, this is Bob and his sister Amy, right? So Bob and his sister Amy. Let me see. Let me see. Each relative has. Okay, interesting. So, can I ask you, Artsim, please? What do you call your father on your uncle on your father's side and your uncle on your mother's side? Can you tell us what is the words in your language? Very interesting. Okay, so brother and sister. So Bob and Amy are brother and sister. So Amy will say, "Bob is my brother," and Bob will say, "Amy is my sister." Fantastic job, great. Okay, but now if we want to refer to both brother and sister, what can we say? What can we say? So let me put the question in a different way. I have, for example, three brothers and one sister. I have four. Okay, so let me put it in an easier way. So if I have three brothers and one sister, okay, let me say say husband and of sister in Russia, and I don't know actually. Interesting. All right, Dariel, you got the word correct. You got the word correct. Though the spelling is a little bit off, but absolutely great. That's okay, Halim. I didn't see your answer, Halim. I didn't see your answer. Great. So we also say so. This is the word. So brother or sister, we can combine them both and say sibling, right? Sibling. So you need a G, Dariel. I see. I see. I will check the family tree in Russian. Thank you so much for telling me this, art team. I will check. I will give a look, or I will have a look on the Russian family tree. Right. Great. So Dariel, it's Wiji. Right. Great. Okay. So I can say. Let me go back to the answer so that you will understand how do we use that. So I can say I have three brother and one sister. I have three brothers and one sister, meaning in total I have four siblings. So siblings mean brother and sister, brother and sister, okay? Or brother or sister. So both of them, we refer to them as siblings. So when I say I have four siblings, this means males and females, or brothers and sisters, okay? I'm not specifying. Great. So this is one. This is the first word I wanted to say. This is Jeff and this is Kate. So what is Jeff to Kate? What is the relationship between them? So Jeff is Kate's what? Jeff is Kate's what? Can you tell me what is Jeff to Kate? So Kate will say, Jeff is my what? So again, Jeff will say, or Kate will say, Jeff is my what? Or absolutely, absolutely, Sakura. So she will say, Jeff is my husband. And what about Jeff? Great. So husband, wife. You guys, or Halim, actually summarizes for me. So same thing for Jeff. He will say, Kate is my, and as Halim said, he will say, she is my wife. Great. So husband and wife. Husband and wife is what we have on the picture. Great. Is there another word for husband and wife? So without specifying. Hamza, thank you. Great. All right. Artsim got one. So we can say my husband for men and wife for women, but we can say as Artsim said, we can say spouse. Absolutely. So let's say the first word. We can first say partner. Partner. So Kate can say, "This is my partner," and also Jeff can say, "This is my partner." So partner is used for both the man and the woman. So the man and the woman, both of them we say partner. And as all right, great, Halim, you got the word correct. You got the word correct. And there is another word that both Artem and Hamza say, which is spouse. So we can say, "This is my husband," or "This is my partner or spouse," or we can say, "This is my wife," or "This is my partner or spouse." So partner and spouse, we use them for both husband and wife, for both of them. And these are the two words that I wanted to add. And what are we going to do now? We are going to practice. I have a very interesting practice for you, actually. So this is again another family tree, but it's a family tree this time. It has words for it. Can we see couple? Of course we can see couple. We can say couple. Let me go back. Let me go back. But Sakura, the only thing about a couple is both. It's the husband and wife. For example, Kate cannot say, "This is my couple." Okay, she cannot say, "This is my couple." So she should say, "This is my husband." She can say, "This is my spouse." She can say, "This is my partner." The same thing for Jeff. He can say, "Kate is my wife," or "Kate is my partner," or "Kate is my spouse." But he cannot say, "Kate is my couple." Both of them, Kate and Jeff, are a couple. So couple is two people, all right? So both of them are two people, are a couple. I hope this is clear for you, Sakura. I hope the difference is clear for you. You are correct. You are correct if you mean both of them. So both of them, they are both a couple. This is absolutely correct. Okay, but we cannot say the same about each one of them. Okay, so as I was saying, so we have a little practice for you. So the practice is, so we have this family tree, and we will discover what can we call, or what are the relationships between these people. So before I do that, let me just, I'm so sorry for bothering you with all of this, but I want you guys to learn English better. And to do that, go to our Woo English website and go to free books. There is a section called free books. I will show you again how to go there. Go to the section, download the books, they are for free, and listen to them being read on our YouTube channel. Great. So let us go to. All right. I think I need to move away from the screen. Okay. Let me do this, or let me do this. I think this is better. Can you guys see this clearly? Can you guys see this clearly? If so, let me know. Okay. So okay. Let me see on my phone. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I think it's clear. I think it's readable. I think it's readable. But please, Sakura, let me know if my point about a couple is clear for you. So what we need to do is to say what is each one, the relationship of each one is to the other. For example, Oliver is Emma. So where is Oliver? He is right there, and Emma, she is right there. They have the same mother and father. So Oliver is Emma, and Oliver, by the way, is a boy. Oliver is a boy, Emma is a girl. So Oliver is Emma's what? Oliver is Emma's what? Can you tell me in the chat? Can you tell me in the chat? I think this is better. Great. Because I also want to display this on the top. Okay. Okay, I think that works. All right, so the other brothers, Rodrigo. Sure, but we can't say they are brothers. We can't say they are brothers because they are siblings indeed. Yes, as Halim said, they are siblings because one is a woman, one is a man. So we can't say they are brothers. They are a brother and a sister. Rodrigo, I hope my remark is clear for you. I hope my remark is clear for you. So let me remove your comment. Okay, they are siblings, absolutely. But Oliver and Emma is so okay. I will show you how this works. So we should fill in those gaps. All right, we should fill in those gaps. So Oliver is Emma's brother. So this is what I want. All right. So Oliver is Emma's what? So he is her brother. So we say Oliver is Emma's brother. So let us move to number two. We have Andrew, we have Michael. Andrew is a man, Michael is a man. So Andrew is Michael's what? So Andrew is Michael's what? Hello to you, Amin. Fantastic job, Sakura. Fantastic job. So Andrew is it's fine. Take your time. And also for those of you who probably missed the beginning of this live stream, you will find this live stream recorded on our YouTube channel. You can always go back to our previous live streams, whether live streams for vocabulary or live streams for grammar. Andrew's father, fantastic job. Let's see. Absolutely. So Andrew is Michael's father. Andrew is Michael's father. I see. Artyom got the correct answer. Amin got the correct answer, and also Rodrigo got the correct answer. Great. So Emma is Oliver's what? Emma is Oliver. So now it's mixed. It's reversed. So we said that Oliver is Emma's brother. So Emma is Oliver's what then? She is a woman, right? She is a woman. All right, great. I already see some correct jobs, correct answers. All right. So Oliver, Emma's sister, great. But Rodrigo, pay attention with one thing. We say Emma. Okay, Emma is a sister. All right. So then you are correct. You are correct then. All right. So she is the sister. Now let's go to Sarah and Michael. Sarah and Michael. So Sarah is Michael's. Sarah is Michael's. What? Great, Rodrigo. Great, fantastic job. I mean, same thing. Fantastic job. Sakura, great. Artyom, fantastic job, guys. All right, so she is her mother, or she is his mother. Henry is Emma's what? So where is Henry? Henry. Oh, Henry and Emma. Now this is a little bit complicated. Now this is a little bit difficult because he is on a different level. So basically, Henry is the father of Suzanne, which is Emma's mother. Right. Okay. But still you guys got it correct actually. Great. So even if it's a little bit difficult, you guys got it correct. So grandfather, grandfather. But Henry Rodrigo, you are correct for the level. It's grand, but Henry is a man. Henry is a man. So you are correct. You are half correct for the grand part. Rodrigo, now we are talking. Fantastic job, great. Thank you for correcting. So Henry is Emma's grandfather. Now for Michael and Oliver. My oh wow, that's a big distance. That's a big distance between the two. Okay, so Michael and Oliver. That's a long distance. It's two. They have two different parents, but they have the same grandparent. All right, great. Okay. So Amin said cousin Rodrigo. Yeah, now you are on fire. Great. Her cousin. Okay. Absolutely cousin. Yes, you guys are correct. Suzanne, what is Suzanne? Suzanne. Oh, nice. Suzanne is Michael's. Suzanne is Michael's. So Suzanne is Michael's what? Aunt. Rodrigo. aunt. All right. Do you guys agree with Rodrigo? Rodrigo suggests aunt, all right, because she is the sister of his father. And Rodrigo is absolutely correct. It is his aunt, absolutely. Let me see. Aunt-in-law. Oh, no, 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 no. She is his aunt, all right? She is his aunt because she is the sister of his mother, all right, or his father. Let's go back. So Suzanne is Michael. So Suzanne is the sister of Andrew, and Andrew is Michael's father. So the sister of your father is very simply your aunt because there is no marriage here. He is if for example, if Michael is married, his wife will call Suzanne her aunt-in-law probably. Aunt and aunt. Great. Now, Suzanne is Andrew's what? Andrew. Where is Andrew? All right, Andrew. So Suzanne is Andrew's what? They have the same father. By the way, where is Jojo? Jojo, where are you? Because you said in the beginning, you said that you find live streams or family trees a little bit difficult or complicated. Sister, Rodrigo's sister, sister. Fantastic job. Great. She is absolutely his sister. She is his sister. They share the same father. So I noticed that, okay, I noticed that more and more people have joined. Very, very brief reminder that we have free ebooks on our website, wooenglish.com. So please make sure to go and download them. Next one. So James, let me go to the next. Let me take myself to the other side. All right. So James is Emma's what? James is Emma. All right. James and Emma, or James and Emma. Father, father. Amin and Rodrigo, both of them, both of you guys say she is Sakura, the same things to her father. And finally, Andrew and Emma. Where is Andrew and where is Emma? All right. So Andrew and Emma. What is Andrew to Emma? Father. Great. So Artyom, I believe you are talking about the previous one. So yes. Uncle, aunt. But you should be careful, I mean, because Andrew is a man. Andrew is a man. So is it an uncle or an aunt? Let me see. I mean, uncle, absolutely. Thank you for correcting that. So absolutely yes. Is that, are there any more answers before I reveal? All right, I will reveal. It's uncle. It's absolutely uncle. So it's uncle. It's Uncle Rodrigo. So let me explain to you why. Because Andrew, so Emma, Suzanne is Emma's mother, and Andrew is Suzanne's brother. So the brother of your mother is your uncle. Very simply. All right. So let me repeat it again. So Suzanne is Emma's mother, and Andrew is Suzanne's brother. So the brother of your mother is your uncle. So I hope it's clear for you. Sanchez, if Andrew was a woman, he will be an aunt. He will be an aunt. But Andrew is a man. Andrew is a man. All right. So Andrew is a man. That's why we say uncle. If he was a woman, we should say aunt. Yes, Rodrigo. So either an uncle or an aunt. But if he is a man, we say uncle. If he is a woman, we say aunt. Okay. And Andrew is a man's name. It's a man's name. So he is the brother of your mother. So he is your uncle, not your aunt. Aunt is the sister of your mother. Let me ask you a question. One last question. One last question. So, for example, your uncle, what is he going to call you? What is your uncle going to call you? For example, in this screen here. So, Michael, for example, is Suzanne's Suzanne's what? So Suzanne, great. Not niece, Halim, not niece. Great. Okay, fantastic job. Suzanne, let me say, is Michael's aunt. Let me just write this. Sorry for taking so much time. I just want to write things very clearly and very simply so that people will understand things very easily. Okay. So basically, this is my question. So my question is this. So Suzanne is Michael's aunt. Take your time, read it. Take your time and check this. That Suzanne is Michael's aunt. I think we agree on this. Suzanne is Michael's aunt. So what is she going to call him? Michael. So Michael is her. We say her like Halim said or Amin said, uh, her nephew. Her nephew. So nephew is the son of your brother or the son of your sister. It's fine. I think we will have another session maybe next week. We will continue on the same topic, which is family and relationships, and we will add some more words about family and relationships. So basically, she will call him my nephew. All right. What about now? Andrew is Emma's uncle. Emma is Andrew's what? So let's go to the other side now. Let's go to the other side. So Emma will call Andrew. She will call him my uncle. She will say, Andrew is my uncle because he is the brother of my father or my mother. He is the brother of my mother. So let me repeat. So Emma will say, Andrew is my uncle. He is the brother of my mother. So he is my uncle. What about Andrew? He will say, Emma is the daughter of my sister. So she is my. Exactly. We are looking for the female of a nephew. And Halim, that's what you said earlier. Can you write it for us again, please? Because you got it correct, but for the wrong gender. So, what are you going to call the daughter of your brother or the daughter of your sister? What can we call them? Great, Halim. Absolutely. We call them your niece. Absolutely. So, let me repeat this again one last time so I can say Andrew is Emma's uncle. So Emma will say, Andrew is my uncle. And Andrew will say, Emma is my niece. So we have two more words, which are nephew and niece. And with that, I think we come to the end of our live stream. So the last two words that we have is nephew and niece. Of course, next session, which will be on Saturday. So Saturday session will be grammar. We will continue to talk about the past simple, and we will talk about irregular verbs this time. So we will see irregular verbs. How can we remember irregular verbs? Because irregular verbs are very difficult to remember. But as before we go, let me remind you for one last time that we have free ebooks on our website. So if you go to our website, let me share it with you. Let me share with you our website. This is our website. Okay, let me do this. So if you go to our website, wooenglish.com, you will find all sorts of things that you can check. So the website is basically, and of course there is an application being prepared. Things are organized by level, so you can go choose your level and choose the material that you want. If you choose ebooks from here, so there is the section called ebooks, and from ebooks you can go to the bottom and find free ebooks, right? So and of course you can click the book that you want, and finally you can click on download the book. All right, so I hope you will enjoy the books, and that's it for today's live stream. Maybe you can visit me on my personal YouTube channel. This is my personal YouTube channel. It's called Hamza Jatte, Gatte, and it's my personal YouTube channel. You can find some lessons, especially for people who speak Arabic. You will benefit a lot from my YouTube channel, and yes, that's my YouTube channel. So Hamza Jatte, maybe write it somewhere, and visit me there, and you will find also my YouTube channel on in the description. Thank you so much, guys, for all the interaction that I got today. I really enjoyed the session. We will continue talking about family and relationships, by the way, next week. So on Wednesday, we will continue to talk about family and relationship. We will go a bit higher. So we'll go a level higher than what we saw today. What we saw today was very basic. Thank you so much. Have a great day if you are still in the middle of the day. Have a great evening if you are in the evening. Thank you and see you in the next